his lead.
First free throw is good.
Getting one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Trey Jones is checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Giddey. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Missed inside.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Jones. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Chicago grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, but then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensive.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
37.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around?
Okay, now we've got some time. And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
The Warriors trail. Here's Butler. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Back to Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Ball against Curry. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Vucevic is screen on Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Ball. 6 points for him. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. White the pass to Giddey. Hits the 3-point bomb. Giddey's got 13 points.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Vucevic. 3 on 3. Here's Giddey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball against Curry. Shoots over Ball. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low, Giddey, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. Bulls got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And White kicks to Ball. At the elbow, Vucevic. Over Green. And it's Vucevic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he makes that one.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Buzelis for the lead. And Moody pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Come on, Steph, ridiculous.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Ball. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Healed against Jones. Now here's Healed. Guarded close. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Healed against Jones. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams a screen on Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Curry, and it's good, 2 points. 25 points for Stephen Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Looney with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball's checked in for Dosunmu. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Pass the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's Smith finishing it off.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes here for the Warriors. Hield's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Green in for Brandon Podziemski. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Curry against Ball. And the layup falls. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Kuminga against Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Green. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Ball with a wide-open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Good decision in the pick and roll as ball comes off, makes the read, but calls his own number.
Healed with it. Now Smith defending. Healed with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The shot by Looney, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Jones. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Healed, can't hit. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Giddey. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Golden State also making some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Looney. Curry with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. It's stolen by Vucevic. Green against Ball. Pass to Giddey. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Curry. Tough shot, Curry.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Pass to Vucevic. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic setting the pick for White. From the arc. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the inside. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
So much confidence in what he can do out there on the floor. Draymond blanketed that time, but on the inside finds a way to collect 2 more.
Here's Buzelis. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good from outside. The Warriors shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. Here's Curry. Shakes him. It's good. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Curry against Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
So it's the Warriors now. 6-point game. And they double up. Pass to Podziemski. Driving inside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Let's see what you got. Unique dance lessons. Substitution for the Warriors, number 00, Jonathan Kuminga.
Launches from deep. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Kuminga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Shooting for Golden State, Jonathan.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jimmy, I know it's been a down stretch of late here, but you were everywhere in this win.
I feel good. Made some shots, got to the free throw line, got a win. That's all I really care about, man. I'm glad we pulled this one out. Hopefully it's the start of something.
Certainly looks like it's trending up, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks